Hello, hello, hello! Good morning! We are kicking off another beautiful vlog in Amsterdam. If you are new here, I'm Brooke. I make travel, DIY, and lifestyle videos, and right now we are on a 2-week Euro trip. We started in Switzerland, and then we went to Germany, and now we are in Amsterdam. I forgot where we were for a second. We're in Amsterdam. So originally, this trip was also going to include Belgium. However, it ended up just being a lot moving from country to country, and we didn't really book anything in Belgium. We were kind of playing it by ear because we didn't know how long we'd want to stay in each place. So we had figured out kind of a rough idea of everywhere we wanted to go and booked a few hotels here and there to make sure that we wouldn't be like homeless. But we've just been playing it by ear, and things have been amazing so far. So today, we have the second part of our Heineken experience. So when we booked our Heineken experience, we booked the Live Your Music option. And that one, I believe, was 39 euros per person. So it included a self-guided tour through the original Heineken brewery. And then you had the option to design your own bottle for 750 euros more. You didn't have to do that. You could have just continued past that. And then they had a whole bunch of interactive experiences that were really, really fun. And then at the end, you ended up at a little Heineken bar, and you got to have 2 Heineken drinks, whatever ones you wanted. So it was a really cool experience. However, it came with a second set of tickets that included entrance to the Our House Museum, which apparently is like an electronic music museum. So, well, according to Google, there's not a whole lot on there, but I'm excited to go. So we got both the tickets together. Unfortunately, they are also by time slot, so you have to pick the day, and then you also have to pick a time slot. And unfortunately, the time slots available for yesterday interfered with the movie times that we had, because we went and saw a movie yesterday in the historic theater here, which was amazing. But due to that, we weren't able to use our tickets yesterday, so we were able to book them for separate days. So we did the Heineken experience yesterday, and then we're gonna do the Our House museum visit today. So that's in about 3 hours? Yeah, it's in like 2.5 hours. So I'm pretty much ready. I need to spruce up my hair a little more. I just straightened it, and it is looking flat as can be, which I kind of want to fix. If I can't fix it, we're throwing on a hat. And then Darren's wrapping up, getting ready right now, and then we're gonna head out, grab breakfast, and then get started with our day. But I wanted to pop in because there are a few things that I wanted to share so far. So I would say Amsterdam is so far the most convenient city, I'll say. Everything is walking distance. When you have to take a ferry somewhere to a different area of Amsterdam, the ferries are all free. There are not a whole lot of cars, just a lot of biking. Oh, that's another thing. If you want to go somewhere, if you navigate how long it takes to drive and how long it takes to walk, because the city was built for pedestrians, it takes almost twice as long to drive anywhere. So if you think like, oh, okay, we're running late, we'll just get a taxi. First off, not gonna happen. There are very few taxis around here. And if you are to rent a car, first off, taxis have some sort of special, I'm assuming it's a button or something, but there are a lot of roads that have, you know, like those things that come up and they're like poles, and then for emergency cars, they'll like go into the ground to like make it flat for like a road. Apparently, for those, many of the streets that have those here, taxi drivers have some way that they can lower them so they can drive through. However, if you own a car or if you rent a car, you don't have the ability to do that. So you have to take these really long ways around, and certain areas cars can't fit. So then you just have to park, and anywhere you park, it's 8 euros an hour, but it's also very difficult to find parking because there are no parking lots, there are no parking structures, and there's very, very limited street parking. And so it's definitely not a car-friendly area, which is okay because we've been walking everywhere. But when it's cold, it can be a bit uncomfortable. And I would say probably because we're walking so much here, it's really been apparent just how cold it is. Something else that's kind of interesting is that when you look up food around here, I don't think they use like, well, I guess Apple Maps when you look up a restaurant. they use Yelp. And so here they use TripAdvisor. Like all of their photos and reviews are not powered or pulled from Yelp. Instead, they're pulled from TripAdvisor. And so I guess TripAdvisor is just not as popular. So maybe they look up restaurants on a different platform. They don't use like their Apple Maps, because like in the US, even a small mom and pop place, there'll be like 60 reviews. Here, there are a lot of places with like 2 reviews. Like, and even big restaurants, it'll be like, we have 4 photos. It's like, okay, and 2 of them are like blurry photos of someone like, you know, like the dish looks like it's in motion, you know, where you have no idea what the heck you're about to get yourself into. So it has been a little tricky finding places around here. But other than that, I mean, we've just kind of been walking around and going off of like if the restaurant looks cute, if the menu looks nice, if it smells good, and then just taking a risk. And so far, things have worked out. We have not had any bad food here so far. It's just very interesting that you can't really do your research beforehand, because like in the US, that is such a thing. Oh, they had, I believe I showed it in yesterday's vlog, or maybe I just shared it on my Instagram, but you know, like TJ Maxx and Marshalls, they have it, but it's not TJ Maxx, it's TK Maxx. You know what? I took a photo on my phone, and let me just show you, because the logo looks exactly the freaking same. It looks exactly spot on. Do you see that? TK Maxx. What? Anywho, I have been chit-chatting for quite long enough, and so welcome back to the video. I hope you guys are enjoying my European videos. I'm sorry also if you notice that my energy is declining with every single video. The longer we've been here, the more tired I am and the more kind of homesick I'm becoming. I'm very happy to be here, but I have to be completely honest with you guys, my energy is declining. It is on a like steep decline, and it's quick. Like it is. By like 4 p.m. I'm like, okay, it's cold, I'm tired, like let's go to bed. That's what's going on. Welcome back, guys, and let's get into this video. So we just got to the restaurant. Look how cute it is. Christmas tree, completely. It has all glass windows, and it's in the middle of a little garden courtyard. And so during spring, the pictures are just like surrounded by flowers. But look how cute it is in here. It's so cozy. They have some very exciting winter drinks. So I think I'm gonna get a gingerbread latte. We just ordered cappuccinos, so this is my next drink, gingerbread latte. I think Darren's gonna get the boozy hot cocoa. And then they have some other cute little things. Their menu is fantastic. They have different types of Benedicts and avocado toast and just all the way around. This place looks amazing. Even the food looks amazing. That looks really good. So we finished breakfast and we walked over to the Electric Music Museum, our house. So right now we are in their shop because technically the museum doesn't open for another like 10 minutes. We're about 30 minutes early for our slot time. However, so far I have found that as long as you buy a ticket somewhere, a lot of places will let you in early. Now, if you're talking about like a federally owned museum, like a palace tour, things like that, then they're like very, or like a national type of like museum, they're very strict about the times. But if you go to like a more local place or like a smaller little like hipster museum, they don't really seem to care. So we're banking on that. Also, we've noticed that with reservations, like as long as you make a reservation, it doesn't really matter what time, usually they'll honor it. For example, we showed up an hour and a half early for our breakfast reservation because it was the only time we could get, and they still honored it for us. They allowed us to like go in early and seated us, which was really cool because technically we made a reservation for when we were already supposed to be at the museum. Sorry, people started coming over, so it's kind of weird filming in front of other people. But like I was saying, as long as you make a reservation, a lot of the restaurants will do their best to accommodate you. Obviously, it's better if you make a reservation for the time that you actually plan to go. But say you plan to go at 5 and they don't have any open reservations till like 6:15, just at least make the 6:15 one, and then you show up. And yeah, so far they've been able to accommodate us even when we're like an hour and a half early. So that's really cool. Just a little tip in case you guys come to Amsterdam. That seems to be a thing around here. Anywho, I'm gonna go see if they are going to let us in early. Hopefully they will, but the shop is really cool. They have like vinyl records and you can play the vinyls and listen. So that's what Darren is doing over here. And then they have, you know, different like DJ type equipment, headphones, speakers, books, posters, and they have a bunch of like clothing and stuff. So it's actually a really cool place.
There's no need to complicate things. Let's stick to the basics. We both know what we want. Let's just keep it simple. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. We dance on the same wavelength. This feels like a new beginning. We both know what we want. Let's just keep it simple. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So won't you let me trip with you?
So we were just walking along the street. We walked through these two sliding glass doors. Didn't look like much. It's an entire mall, like multi-level. We've got a floor down. We've got a whole bunch up. And I mean, we've got good stores in here. We have North Face, we have Nike. There's some other things. We are trying right now we're trying to find Darren a white beanie. So far we've only found women's white beanies, but we are in search. Okay, you guys, this is why our roads suck. Do you know other countries vacuum their streets? I kid you not, he is vacuuming the street. Like, okay, as I almost fall off the curb. All I'm saying is I see why other countries are a lot cleaner than us. Like, could you imagine a US city vacuuming its streets?
Well, I do have to say, like, the city does smoke a lot more. And if you look at the ground, there's so
a lot of butts, like cigarette
butts
yeah,
and other types of buds on the ground. So, it's kind of crazy.
Other types of legal here type of activities. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of that going on. Oh, he's just playing music out of a speaker. Oh! You know, I've noticed that a lot of places around here, they also set the vibes by burning incense, which I'm not mad at, but see, look, he just has a speaker and then he's charging people tips. Well, not charging, but asking for tips. Of course, a bajillion bikes. Do you see these roads just lined with dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens? And all of the roads are like this. All of them. Look, that one's double-sided over there. What is this? House of Ritual. Oh, this is like, they sell like candles and perfume and cologne. Yeah, they had an advertisement for this at the movie last night. Oh, they do have a restaurant though. Looks rather fancy and whatnot. Oh my God, I want a big red bow.
Don't you want that for a house?
Oh my gosh, how do you get it?
You know what? Every time I buy you a new house, or
a new house, you're just gonna buy me a bunch of new houses for Christmas. I want a new house. I want a new house for every Christmas. I'll just give you a list. My wish list will be different countries, and you can just buy me a new house for every holiday.
I could be that sugar daddy for you.
This is the type of service we're looking for, ladies. This is the type of service.
Hey, but it doesn't matter if it doesn't have a big red bow.
Oh, that's true. If it doesn't have a big red bow, I'm like, I don't want it. Take it back. So the grasshopper, it was by the old palace that we passed by yesterday, and everything is like illuminated green, like all of the windows. It's actually very exciting, but I can't help but feel that the green is perhaps suggestive of something.
No.
Okay, they're coffee shops. Okay, I would be using two fingers, but one is holding my glove. Okay, so I'm doing the quote unquotes. Okay, just imagine I'm using two fingers. I just need one of my fingers to hold my phone and glove. But their coffee shops are many times not selling coffee. If you catch my drift, it's like they have two types of coffee, and then it's mostly a different type of shop. If you are picking up my drift, I'm not trying to get demonetized here, so we're not gonna go into everything, because you know I don't know what gets demonetized and what doesn't. But we're not here trying to test the boundaries. Also, we were en route somewhere, and we are going the complete opposite direction now. Okay, we have to recalibrate here. Okay, we're walking to the red bow. Okay, let me show you the red bow, because we've walked all the way to it.
Shop too.
Okay, here is our massive red bow. And of course, more Heineken signs everywhere you look. Everything's Heineken. Also, you guys, my camera has been dying for the past, like, I'd say 6 to 8 clips. So very well, this is just gonna cut me off at any point. I will continue to vlog on my phone. However, we are also using my phone for navigation. So there might not be as many clips and they might not be as good of quality. My hair is just in my mouth. But that's what's going on. Unfortunately, I did not bring the backup batteries. Their train had a giant Santa hat on the front. Did you see that?
Yeah, and it was all lit up.
That was so exciting. Okay, anyways, we are en route investigating things. See you guys in a bit. Well, on our way to our next destination. Okay, my camera died. Picking up here. All right, so yesterday we were passing by the World Museum and now we're passing by again and we're just kind of exploring the area. We had a few things that we were gonna go see that just looked cool. But since it looks like there's no line, I think we might go in and experience it. So we've seen a lot of palaces in our day, but you know, if there's no line, we might go see this one. So we're gonna go check it out. So we just finished the tour and honestly they don't even allow you to see a quarter of what's here. You get to see maybe a third of like the second floor, but there are several more floors than that. So
we only saw the second story.
Yeah, part of the second floor, only part of it though. And
at least 4 stories.
Yeah, minimum. And so what we found out was that this was originally built to be the city hall. However, when the Netherlands were taken over by France, the French king decided that this was the most appropriate building to be used as his palace. So he moved the city hall, which I believe ties into the history that our hotel was telling us where they became the city hall.
Yeah, our hotel was the city hall.
So when this was overtaken as the palace by the French king, then they moved the city hall to the hotel that we're staying at. And this was repossessed and used as the palace. And still, whenever they have other foreign heads of state, they still stay in this palace. So we got to see some of the rooms that they stay in and where different bills and things are signed. Yeah, so they actually like stay here like a hotel. So there's like full-on bedrooms and everything. And it's interesting. You see, like, this was like the accounting department basically, and like now it was
you
like
can still tell like people
room.
Stay there too.
Yeah,
like,
well they do.
Like it's being used.
Yes, it is still currently to this day being used. Whenever any foreign heads of state come, they do still use this. And for important political things, they do still use it as well. But other than when it's being used, it is always open to the public. So I thought that was really cool. But anywho, this is the palace. There is no video allowed in there, by the way, so I did the best I could, but I just got a few clips because I'm not trying to get in trouble with a foreign government. But now we're on our way to continue exploring. So right off the street, we just found this beautiful, I don't know what it is actually, hallway? At the end, on the right, I see a big sign that says cheese, Amsterdam Cheese Company. There's a lot of cheese around here, and you know, I'm not mad about it. They've got some of the best cheese I have ever had. What is this? Ooh, boba! We are on our way to a rooftop bar called Sky Lounge. We also have conveniently found ourselves right next to Aloha, which if you saw like 2 videos earlier, or maybe it was the last one, I don't know, but one of the previous ones, where it was like a Hawaiian typed tiki themed bowling alley, laser tag, and then they also had a restaurant and bar in there. So we are very close to that, like very, very close. So after this, we're gonna see, or while we're there, we're gonna see if we can get a reservation. And then if not, we're just gonna pop in and see if we can get on the wait list. Because at night it's super poppin', but maybe if we go earlier, we stand a chance. So that's the game plan. Later tonight, we might hit a speakeasy because I have a few that I found. And of course, I'll be showing you guys everything. So if you like any places we go, you guys can go when you come yourself.
So we just came outside, and obviously during spring this is a lot more pleasant. You have a view of everything. Oh my god. Wow. So again, this bar is called Sky Lounge, and it's actually on the 11th floor of the DoubleTree Hotel. I was expecting it to be something a bit more European, but leave it to the DoubleTree. It's amazing. I definitely recommend.
Cheers.
You really cannot beat this view. And at sunset, okay, so we are wrapping up at the bar here right now. Oh my gosh, my hand was over a candle. I was like, why is my finger on fire? Because I put my hand into fire. Anywho, so we are right next to Aloha, and you can make reservations online. So I was able to make a reservation for mini golf today. You did have to pay in advance. So it was 19 euros, and that was the full payment for the mini golfing. So it's 12 holes, and it's glow-in-the-dark mini golf, so it seems like it's going to be very fun. We've already been there when we tried to just like walk in and we weren't successful. They do have reservations for tonight for bowling, but it's not until 10 p.m. and right now it's only 4. So I don't think we want to be out quite that late because just our energy levels significantly drop once the sun is completely down. It just feels like it's 10 p.m. and life is a challenge, and it gets really cold. So we're not going to do that today, but I will let you guys know how Aloha is. Of course, I'll be bringing you along, but I'm thinking this is going to be a lot of fun. Okay guys, I'm about to rock your world. We got vodka Red Bull, a bottled Red Bull. I kid you not. What is this? I have never seen a bottled Red Bull. I mean, I'm not opposed, but it's different. And they did not open it. Okay.
Because
Here we go.
Jesus.
Wait, what do you mean how much water is in here? Wait.
Dude, I literally was pouring
What?
the Red Bull and was like, oh.
Wait, this
No
is supposed
way.
to be a dub. Oh my god, do you guys see that? Oh no. Okay, well goodbye. I might not see you guys till the morning.
One more, and I breathe.
Here we go. Alright, Darren's about to go. We are at the little pirate woman. Let's see if he has what it takes.
No way!
Oh, so close, so close. Alright, let's see. Okay.
Okay, but that was almost a hole in one.
All talented. The hole in one.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Like I said, the hole in one.
Oh, yeah.
A balanced blend and some pretend.
My ball was right
What happens when I look away for 2 seconds? You did not get 2. You did not. Do it again. Another one. Alright, let's see. First off, there's Bellaroma, where he got Italian, but Kama Sutra. So here is the Indian restaurant. Okay, we are finally making it here. Oh my gosh. We have the tandoori chicken, butter chicken.
Dal.
What's it, dal makhani? Dal makhani. Rice, naan, little salad. You know, we have some yogurt over there. Okay, it's a feast.
Talk to me